You already know this is the Breedy Gang channel. Everything Breedy Gang all the time. Breedy Gang, everything, yo. All day, every day. Everything Breedy Gang.
The best thing you never heard of. Yeah, that PK. I decided to officially open the salt mines to the public. Come get you some. Anybody can get it. Just don't be mad if you get more than you wanted.
Your favorite battler's favorite battler.
Yo, it's the Breedy Gang boss man, aka TPTRPK. It's just gonna be PK if I didn't show y'all some salt to go with, I guess, for lack of a better term, my prowess in battles. Even though it's a frivolous accolade and slightly meaningless, y'all get to see it here first. Never been sold in stores. That PK salt, but I get more salty when I win than when I lose. Fun fact. Basically, like 3 games that are kinda serious on my part, but I was gonna name this battle Serious Sweeps, cause I have a folder with all them, but then I found the salt folder and I watched all these replays like an hour ago. I didn't realize, I mean, I always knew, but I am a bona fide salt extractor of mortals, which is funny to me cause it's Pokemon, so why would somebody else get salty? But I understand cause I'm a fine supporter of the salt as well. I got the first Uber's game, then one in the middle and one at the end, and everything else is I make them salty. I didn't even realize. So strap in cause this is gonna be kinda long, but without further ado, let's get into it. We're gonna start off with this one. So you can see it's over a year old, and the guy made this private also, so either he's really good or he's afraid of looking bad. And so here, why am I using Jam's team from 2015? So that means that he knows the team. So one, I can't lose if you know exactly what I do, and 2, if you know exactly what it does and you lose, what does that say about you? So looking at his team all I need is to trap the Celesteela, and Pincer just wins. So let's get into it. So I lead Tran on the Celesteela. That's 3 rocks. I'm gonna go grow to do something, and that's banded. So I'm gonna go back to Tran again. I don't know why he let me taunt, but he did. So I toxic the Fabio Ampharos, Mega Ampharos, and I go to Gastro to block the Volt Switch. So now I get a free curse, but he stayed in. So if I EQ there, he loses Ampharos. So he pulls the double to get rocks. I put his Clef to sleep. I'm gonna Giga Drain for no reason. He messed up his sleep, so I'm just gonna stay in here and curse, cause what can he do? So he gave me Ampharos 3 times. That's different. So I'm gonna switch into growth. He makes a good double, but I'm always gonna go back to Gastro. So at this point, I'm just gonna fire off the EQ to hit the Kartana. I end up whiffing on the Celesteela. So he double seeds, that's different. I can live the flamethrower to put him to sleep. So that's another misplay, I guess, but I can recover, stay at full. So I curse again to bait the Leaf Blade, give him helmet, so he stays in to lose Kartana. I have HP fire too, so that would have been funny. So back to Gastro, black the Volt Switch. I'm gonna waterfall this time. So he flamethrower to hit my mag. So I'm gonna go Laddie here. Rocks are slightly annoying, so I can go Tran now. Set up my rocks, but I wanna Volt Switch into Tangrowth. Well, I just went Tangrowth to get more regen. So that's strike 3. Now I know what kind of player I'm dealing with. he made a bad play literally 4 times. So I can stay regular. Get a frustration, so no rocks on the clef. So I can close combat the Celesteela. I get a crit that didn't matter at all. So the obvious E-speed is obvious. I don't care about the Ampharos cause Gastro. His Kartana's gone now anyway, so I'm gonna go back to Tangrowth, put that to sleep, Giga Drain, then knock off. Any Z move, okay. So he Dragon Dances again. That's different. So I just wanna eat the Z Outrage with Mag. Finally, I get it. So Zygarde is no longer a threat. Goodbye. So now at this point, I really don't care. I can frustration into CC and kill the Ampharos, and I killed the Araquanid whenever. GG boss. This guy is throwing all types of shade. He literally won. I don't believe that. Hold on. This is the calc. So the crit didn't matter actually. And this is physically defensive. I'm pretty sure he was sped up anyway. This is what I wanted to make the team about anyway. This game is actually more recent than old. So looking at his team, I really don't need anything except some damage on the Toxapex. Alright, let's get it. So he leads Sally, I'm gonna lead Chansey. I get rocks and I'm gonna Toxic. He gets rocks too, okay. I'm gonna S-Toss cause I can soft roll what he does. So I'm gonna go Drill on his T-Spikes to spin 2 instead of 1. Awesome. So I see he's lefties actually, so I can eat the flamethrower, but he seeds, okay. I'm gonna go into Volk, he doubles in Apex, that's respectable, so I get Scarman for free on the haze. I'm gonna set up spikes. He has to defog for me. So you can scald. I can eat 5 of them. And I can spin for free. Awesome. So I can pretty much do whatever I want. So he sets up spikes. I get Diancie in for free. I thought he would switch. He didn't. So I don't know why he's recovering. And good luck, PK. He doesn't get the burn, but he's gonna die when he comes back in. So I misplay and don't HP fire. Cause the beast boost he is defensive Celesteela. And all I want to do is rapid spin so Volt can win if I quiver. And he tries to seed for some reason. I just quiver dance twice to kill the packs. So at this point he can switch all he wants. It doesn't matter though. So Volk is poised to win. And I get the special attack boost also. So Pax was never gonna live anyway, cause the spikes and rocks, and he wasn't at full, so I don't understand. But GG boss. This game is from August last year, and pretty much the way this goes, all the salty games are actually with Jam's pincer team, which only further fuels the salt, just because you know what the team is and how it works, and you still lose. That's bad. But looking at his team, he's got Rain with Coco, Lucha, and Pharaoh. Okay, so Gastro, Walls, everything but the Pharaoh, and Pincer goes in if I get in on the on anything but Coco. So let's get it. So I'm gonna lead Tran. He's gonna lead Pelipper. I'm gonna Rocks. I should've Toxic, but Rocks are gonna go a long way. So I pulled the double into the obvious Pharaoh switch, so you can have Rocks or Spikes. I just want your Pharaoh. So that's gone now. So my excuse me, my gastro is free now to do whatever. So I pulled the double into his caliper. I default cause the hazards are annoying. So Gastro takes 2 after lefties anyway. So I'm gonna recover almost back to full. Pull the double into tank growth just to get regen, and Mag lost his scarf, so that was just a waste. So Surf kills the obvious switch into Coco, and I put the sleep powder on the whatchamacallit on his caliper. That's fine. So he drain punches for some reason. I just wanted him to kill me, so I win with Pincer. You can't kill me with anything but Stone Edge, so that's Pincer's hard body. So I'm gonna SD cause he hasn't burned any sleep yet, and he already knew what it was. He said that, well, GG boss, but he said that he's beat this team 12 times. I guess he's 12-1 now. This game is from August last year. Looking at his team, he's got Coco Lucha with probably ZBD Azu, maybe Scarf Lottie, probably Scarf Cartana. Basically all I wanna do is lead Pincer and beat the Azelf, so let's get it. So I lead Pincer, he does lead Azelf, he sets up rocks, I'm gonna frustration into quick attack. Okay, so I'm gonna go into tank growth cause I thought Gastro was too obvious. Apparently it wasn't obvious enough, so I wanna go tank growth to give him some helmet, and it's Mega Lottie, so I don't know what T-Bolt is, but I missed the Toxic. Good luck, PK. So finally I get that off. So I'm gonna lava plume, then I wanna taunt. So he's gonna die before he kills Gastro. Just kidding. Before he kills Laddie, excuse me. So I win the speed tie, maybe. I'm pretty sure I was just faster anyway. So I can go Magneton, and I thought he was scarfed, but it turns out I forget that Magneton isn't faster than Jolteon. So Sleep Powder put him to sleep. Quick Attack might not have killed him. So I'm gonna sag Laddie on the Coco. And then sag Tran to go back to Tangrowth, to go back to Tran. I'm trying to stall out Terrain. I succeeded, so I don't know why he taunted there. And he gives me Coco. That's weird. So I wanna go Pinsir cause I can. So I SD on his X Scissor to SD again. I thought Quick Attack would kill him, but it's fine. And if I Frustration, he dies. And he's kinda, I don't wanna speak ill, but that was a misplay. He never should have ZBD, but I guess I checkmated him anyway. G boss, he's got Coco or Tapu Lucha and Zard with Meg. So priority 1 is just chip away at Zard if I can. If it's Zard Y, Magneton kills that and Laddie walls it. If it's X, it's slightly problematic. Let's get it. So he leads Laddie on the Zard. So I don't know what that Zard is. That doesn't tell me anything. So I'm gonna taunt the Finny to get rocks. Then I'm gonna scout the speed on Lando. And I'm faster, so that's definitely defensive helmet. Lando, excuse me, I forgot to scroll up. Laddie was Zard forever, that is Zard Y. So I don't care what he does, any defog for me. That's cool, I guess. So I can take one of anything. So I don't know what he's thinking. And he's Spadaf, so a quick attack just kills that regardless. So I'm gonna go Tran just to get rocks, so I can go back to growth and Giga Drain to beat down the Finny. I don't know why he's nature's menacing. So he's gonna go Mag. I'll go Gastro on the all-out pummeling swag, and I can recover forever on this. He gets the freeze. That kinda sucks, but I thaw out almost immediately. So I don't know why he's thinking he's not just gonna lose. I don't need Gastro at full for anything. So I get in before rocks, and he's lefties though. I'm gonna trap this Pharaoh, now. And I do. And he sets up rocks or spikes for some reason. So I can always go Lottie and then defog, except he crits me. So that kinda sucks. But Pincer wins anyway. And if Pincer didn't win, Mag does after that also. GG boss. We got an interesting looking team. So I think that's Psychic Seed, Sceptile. That's kinda weird. I'm assuming Z-Move, Manaphy, and Life Orb Luke with Scarf Lele. I guess this game's 2 weeks after my birthday last year. Alright, let's get it. So, Draudigon versus Heatran. I'm gonna taunt to hold on. I didn't realize he was Mental Herb, so that sucks kinda. So I taunt and he doesn't care, and then he taunts me, and then he glares. So back to Tran. I want my rocks. He's gonna tail go. I can toxic him. Go into Gastro. I don't care what he does. And he switches. Also, double switch happens. So I full switch to go into Tangrowth, and he roars, gets my pincer, that sucks. Then I miss the sleep powder, so that also sucks. But it turns out he's pretty much actually taunt bait. I stay in on the grin cause I expect Dark Bowls. So he ran dances for some reason and then throws Lele to the flash cannon. So I just wanna default. I can go Gastro on Grin forever. So I'm gonna go Pincer or Heatran to bait out whatever, and he ends up getting my laddie again. So Gastro this time, and he's always U-turning. So I'm gonna go Tran cause fodder. It is Scarfed, confirmed. I get Parrot, that kinda sucks. But I get the rocks and break through the flinch and para. Go Gastro. I can recover forever on that. So I'm gonna sag Tran, and he locks into Psychic. That's fine. So I'm gonna go Tangrowth just to try to stall out Psychic terrain. I do, so I'm gonna put my big boy pants on. Get out of here, y'all. Yo, I'm too good for my own good sometimes. So Gastro walls Grin forever. So I'm gonna recover to make him kill himself and to stall out Psychic terrain. So I'm gonna go into Growth to make that Lucario hurt himself. So if he stays asleep, then I'm gravy. HP fire, and he drain punches. So now he will kill himself before he kills me. Well, not before, as he kills me. Pincer lives at 1 HP. Awesome. Yo, Pincer is clean. GG, boss. This guy actually brought OU team in Ubers. So I can't lose this or I'll feel bad. This game is actually from yesterday. I'm using the Arceus Dark Team, and I don't even know what to do about his team because I don't know what Oyumons do in Ubers, but basically if I Geo, Xerneas wins. So let's get it. So I'm always gonna lead Groudon. He leads Slowbro, tries to Toxic. That's fine. I don't know why he would foul play. I'm not gonna SD, and I wanted him to burn me, so now foul play isn't gonna hurt me, so I can go Ho-Oh or Groudon on the lead seed. So I'm gonna SD on his Protect, and I'm gonna Fire Punch cause it really doesn't matter what you do. So he's letting his team get beat down just to do less than half on Groudon. So I'll take the Toxic on Arceus. I'm gonna go Marshadow and CC. Buzzwole's bulky. Rocky Buzzwole, I don't know what that is. So I Sacred Fire trying to cop the burn. I do not. Necrozma was Tyranitar forever anyway. He gets the crit. So I have to switch cause well, I thought I had to switch. I was trying to fodder Necrozma, but even though I don't really heal that much, puts me out of range of Estos. So I can heal again now. After I Toxic, of course. So I don't know what this T-Tar is trying to do, but I was trying to fodder Necrozma for the longest time. So I go Xerneas and I can Geo. Focus Blast gets rid of Pharaoh. Same thing with the Blissey. He can't Toxic me and live, but I miss. And so does he. But he gets the Protect and the Sand goes away. So I don't know why he's trying to storm me out of Focus Blast. That's fine, I guess. So I just want the Focus Blast. So because he lives where if he would have taken sand, he would have died. And then I get a crit. Awesome. So Xerneas wins from here. I Thunder just to be a butt, and Moonblast kills the Buzzwole. That was clean. GG boss. Well played with that OU team, by the way. This game was September of last year, and I'm actually using the ZBD squad. So this game, this team is from way back. So his team looks too weird. I don't know what I'm gonna do, but let's get it. So he leads Lope. I'm gonna lead Grin, go into my Garchomp on the fake out. Then go Pex and set up T-Spikes. I'm gonna hazard stack, really. That's all I can do, but it's fine. So, Trick Room Volt Switch, I don't know what that is. So, Trick Room, I'm faster. Acid Spray Tenna, I don't know what that is or what it does. So, I go Chomp on the last turn, the Trick Room, and he HP ices to give me Lando. I don't understand. So this is so old. I have HP fire on the Grin. I also have extra as well. So he rapid spins. Okay. I'm just gonna set up spikes again. So I go Azu to knock and kill his Tentacruel. So hazards that I get are here to stay. So I can set up T-Spikes and haze the Reuniclus if I want, and I do. So I'm gonna go Tox or Coco, T-Bolt, and then Twin. So he has to stay low. I'm gonna U-turn out into Tornadus. I can always take one. I get my Pex so I can get regen, and I know his Pex can't do anything to me, and he has to get the rest of his team, the leftovers, toxic, so he was gonna die anyway, so I just recover. Meg has to die so I can stay in forever here, and I should, but I'm gonna go into Chomp. I can take 2 and get rocks. Really, I'm such a troll. I'm trying to get him to kill himself. So I spike here so he kills me, and then my plan is to ZBD on his struggle, but that wasn't in the cards at all. So my attempt at trolling failed horribly. GG boss. When I went to set this game back to the beginning, all I saw was a bunch of hate from this guy. Apparently, I'm bad, and this game was from last year, and once again, I'm using the Jam Squad to extract the maximum amount of salt. But looking at his team, I don't actually know what, if anything, I'm afraid or I'm planning around. So let's get it. So he leads Hoopa, I'm gonna lead Tran. That's banded. So I get rocks and Tangrowth walls that forever. So I'm gonna put the Clef to sleep, then knock off. Go back to Tran cause I can just do that. Now I thought he was gonna switch twice. He does not. So now I'm gonna Lava Plume and then Taunt. So I thought he was gonna switch again. So he was gonna give me Clef. That's weird. So I can Volt Switch, kill that, get initiative, go back in a Tran. I don't know what the Hoopa thinks it is. So he locked in a Fire Punch actually. So Gastro just looks like it wins pretty much. And he stayed in for Lord knows why. So I'm gonna curse again. He's gonna SD on my EQ. So now I'm gonna recover on his Z move, Yahtzee. And then I'm gonna recover again on his EQ to let him know. And then I'm gonna kill him on his SD. And then GG, I win with Gastro from there, which is funny. I'm a noob apparently. I recover on a Z move. I don't get it. How does that make me a move or a noob? And then he said he coulda broke past that, but you didn't. I'm a noob with luck. Apparently, I was lucky, I guess. It is what it is. GG, boss. Oh, look. Coco Lucha Rain again. But Lando over Pharaoh. This game is November last year. And looking at his team, I just am gonna rinse and repeat of what I did before. Basically, Gastro wins kinda. So let's get it. So Tram versus Palabur. This looks familiar, and that makes me think that I thought he was Specs, but he's not. I can go growth on the Swampert forever. I don't know why you would ever switch Coco in. Any U-turns. And I sleep powder like a boss. So Vladdy always lives one of whatever, but he just sacks that. So I'm gonna go Gastro cause I can, and I'm gonna recover and start cursing now cause there's nothing he can do. So recover again. I get confused. Awesome. But I'm not mad cause Hurricane in the rain. So I'm back to full now. I switched to get in on his Hurricane. And then get my Latian to go back to Tangrowth, and he wasn't choice, but it's fine. So I'm gonna surf now cause I can. I'm gonna recover to try to stall out the rain if I can, if at all possible. He gets a crit. I want him to kill me cause he basically stalled out rain in the process of that. So I'm gonna sag Mag and go to Gastro. Just kidding. I'm gonna stay regular and SD on his last turn of rain, so I don't have to Mega to outspeed him. Intimidate doesn't matter cause Hyper Cutter rain's gone. That was well played. Like a boss, yo. Good game. Yo, that makes me feel good about myself. I didn't realize how good I played Apparently, like I said way back, broken rain is annoying, but against this team, it's a liability. It's not broken. GG. This team looks interesting to say the least. He's got ton or zone instead of ton, and Mew, which is weird, but his whole team looks pincer weak actually, unless that Scarf Magneton. This game is a week before my birthday last year, so let's get it. So I lead Growth, he leads Lando. I don't want it to be Z-Fly, so Magneton back to Tangrowth, and he's Continental Crush, so I can put that to sleep. Go into Lottie, since he's Z-move, he's not bulky. I surf and I'm gonna defog, but he's Scarf Bulu. That's funny. So I can go Tran and set up my rocks, and I will Lando forever. So he sets up his rocks. I'm gonna put him back to sleep. So I HP fire to hit his pincer, but it's fine. I miss, and he stone edges as if that's doing something. So at this point, Stone Edge can't kill Magneton, and I can just kill it regardless. So I'm gonna go back to Growth cause I will this forever. I'm gonna go into Tran to eat the Banded Outrage. He outrages again. I Toxic cause I don't wanna not burn him. So he gets a crit. I should've just gone Lottie and killed him, but what I'm gonna do is defog now and then surf to kill myself to see what he locks into. So he HP'd, I don't know what that was, but my hidden power fire kills that. So he's Scarf Bulu, so I don't care what he does. So he locks in a Stone Edge. I'm gonna pull the double back to Tangrowth to get the sleep powder on the Mew. So here it's a mind game. He does not play those games, so I volt switch to protect my face anyway. So he's gonna die from helmet and um poison, so I can volt switch freely now. I stay regular so I can resist whatever else, and then I'm gonna show him I'm in charge. And then quick attack for the win. Good game, boss. It's funny. I said just to show him I'm in charge. And he said just to show that I'm bad. I don't know how that works, but GG. This game was actually from this morning. Funny enough. Looking at his team, I have no idea. I need Rise cause I think that Marshadow maybe Sash, but if it is, then I'm gonna have to sack one thing to clean up with Necrozma. His team looks very weak to mine. Dio and Necrozma pretty much clean up, so let's get into it. So I'm always gonna leave Groudon and press Blaze turn 1. So he sets up rocks, which is weird. So I'm gonna go into Arceus and spam recover till he misses. I'm not trying to condition him either. If he switches, I'm at full and I default on literally everything else anyway. So he finally switches. I default now. He SDs with Necrozma twice and he goes Ultra, so Dio handles that. It's not a threat. I only needed Arceus for default cause he had rocks, so I'm gonna Toxic to hit whatever and then set up rocks now. So I switch out now. I've never seen default ments actually. So I Brave Bird to kill the Groudon. So I'm gonna trade Toxic with the Arceus. So he Toxics again. I Brave Bird. Now I'm gonna switch into my Groudon cause baller, yo. Them big boy plays. So I get rocks again. I spam rocks cause I thought he was default. I'm gonna spam rocks on this as well cause I think that might be Sash Marshadow, so I revenge with Dio, and I have to show him I'm in charge. That's cool. So I get to kill the Marshadow, and I have the Z move for the Xerneas. So I played actually super all the way perfect. GG boss. I wonder if you can hear the excitement in my voice. We finally made it to the last game, and this game was pretty much October of last year. And looking at his team, I need rocks and some damage on Coco and Pincer wins actually. So let's get it. So I'm gonna lead Tran versus the Tourney. I'm gonna Toxic and I prioritize rocks, and I rocks now. So you can default for me. He gets rocks, that's fine, I guess. So I'm gonna double back in a Magneton on his obvious Tourney, and he stays in. Why? I don't know. So he brings in Gengar, tricks me the Specs. So now I'm Specs Curse Gastro. So hopefully I play correctly with a crippled Gastro. So I'm gonna go Gastro on his Grin, and then switch Tran into Scissor. Take nothing from the U-turn. I'm gonna stay in cause I'm a baller. The water move is never happening. So I'm Specs. So I'm gonna Specs Recover. Go back in, or go into Grow to actually force him to take Helmet. I Sleep Powder, he got me, but I'm gonna Sleep Powder again. Just kidding. Giga Drain the Lando. Damage is damage. So now I can fodder, or I was trying to fodder Zone, but I get to put the Scissor at 25% next time it comes in. So back to Gastro. So Specs Recover coming through, yow. That feel when they try to cripple you, but it doesn't actually work. So I'm gonna Specs Recover again, and then recover again. So I'm back to full now, and the Lando can't do anything except let me kill him. So I'm just gonna Surf. And he Scarf though, that's weird. Or I default not Surf. but he's Scarf Lando. I don't know what that is. So he's emus. Okay. And I'm gonna SD on the scissor and then quick attack the. Basically, I just win. By the way, yo, Specs Gastro actually did fine for being quote unquote crippled. This was another Breeder Gang production. Yo, these games were clean. Alright, y'all. Be easy. I'ma catch you on the comeback. Holla. One.
And my love for her still remains. Mama ain't a damn thing changed. I love my mama, she's always in my life. Regular we sit down and reason. Yo, he said me go school, yo, for all reason. But me only love school when I football season. If she never give up on me, she always tell me say, son I love you, yes I love you mama, I just wanna hug you. Mama I love you mama, put no one above you. Yes I love you mama, I just wanna hug you. Yes I love you mama, I love you. Latin love you mama, put no one above you. Yes I love you mama, I just wanna hug you. Yes I love you, I really love you.